I've already had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm thoroughly caffeinated.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to point out that I was actually a minute early, even though you weren't here to see that.
Again, 2 times in a row.
My old town, I lived here a couple years. We are back. Day 2 of the Portland trip. We got a pretty fun day scheduled. Joey's driving today. Thanks for driving, Joey.
Hey, you're welcome.
And joining us today, a new character you've never met before, my buddy Don Wright. Say hi, Don.
Welcome to Portland.
Yeah, baby.
We're all characters.
A cast of characters. Introducing a new character.
This is all fake. This is all
I'm gonna be.
All right, so this morning we're headed to a test facility. We're going to be talking to the guys at Prosoco that have a test lab here where they test assemblies. You know, they've got an interesting story in that they were a contractor that developed this product for use on their jobs and then realized that it had a giant commercial possibility. So now there's massive company. This is interesting. I like seeing this. So this is the Prosoco Cat 5. Look how we flash a penetration with this. We just take a little of that R-guard right there, fast flash, super easy. And then where they've got penetrations for future brick ties, they're screwing this with a little anchor right there. And they've got a bead of that sealant so that it embeds in the sealant. And then you'll see later they're gonna put some ties on. Oh, they're hanging right there. Those are the ties that then after the insulation here, this is a rock wool insulation, they put that tie in here and then the brick courses come up and they're gonna slide their tie there to hold the brick on. Pretty interesting. So check out this tie when you're using the exterior rock wool insulation here. This just stabs through and then you've got a 2-piece tie right here that just slides on. And then they'll layer this into the brick course right here. And this is gonna hold the brick from falling off the building. And all that is screwed all the way through into the studs before. Beautiful Oregon day in between raindrops, and check out this gorgeous building. These guys did a real nice job on this Cat 5 install. So this is all Prosoco's Fluid Applied flashings here. The orange color, which my University of Texas friends would really like, that's the main body of the building. This is over a plywood substrate. The red material, that's their fast flash. You can see they've gone all the way in on the window bucks. The windows aren't installed yet. And then the pink down here where the building is meeting the foundation, that's their joint and seam filler that they also use in the plywood. This is a textbook install by this commercial contractor. And what a beautiful day with these Oregon pines around us. It's pretty fun to be back in Portland. Gorgeous weather, gorgeous day. Let's see what else we see. Woo, we are getting a ton done today at this job site. Love running the big rig, that's for sure. All right, so here's another detail I really liked over here. As you transition from the wall to the soffit that overhangs, look how this contractor did a really nice job of using the red fast flash up there. That's a really nice detail. It's gonna make for a super airtight building. A little hard to see with that wide angle lens. And then when you transition down here, this is a brick ledge right here. And they're using this fabric mat. So when water runs down this wall, it's gonna be able to weep out of the bottom of those brick weeps. Impressive, it's a good job. Let's go up to the roof, see what else we can see.
Yeah.
We're inside the school. This must be a gymnasium. Check out those awesome red-built trusses. And look at that spiral ductwork, it's beautiful. Why are they covering that? Man, I would love to have that exposed. It's a little like my shop space where I've got that exposed. Those red-built trusses, it looks like an LVL bottom cord with tube steel going through. Oh man, those are gorgeous. I wish they weren't covering the ceiling. Just think they've got hat channel up there. They're gonna be hanging some sheetrock to that. It's kind of a bummer, it's awfully pretty up there. We're going up to the roof, let's go check it out.
Over here, see where it's just plastic?
Brad's rolling on some Prosoco Cat 5. This is the final step. They've already done the joint and seam filler and all these seams. They've used fast flash up here, then they're gonna roll this basically from this roof flashing all the way up. The soffit ends up being a closed soffit, but they're gonna take that Cat 5 all the way up for air barrier reasons. This will make a really nice, tight, watertight building. Man, we had a super fun tour. Brad, great job on this Prosoco install, man.
Thank you very much, Matt. It's nice meeting you.
Brad Jr., your dad's a stud. He's killing it on this job. This is some serious waterproofing right here. Some beautiful air sealing details. Brad and the crew, well done, dude.
Insul Pro.
Insel Pro. That's the
Insel Pro's the name of the company. They told me to throw that out there. The boss wants a kudos, so he got it.
Well, boss, this guy's killing it. He's doing a great job over here. This is some pretty work.
Thank you very much.
We'll see y'all later.
All right, you guys.
All right, so next stop is Building Envelope Innovations LLC. This is kind of an interesting story. These guys are contractors that are a 100-year-old company that actually developed the Prosoco system that we know today because they needed a product that would work in their rainy conditions. And they'd been doing restorations in Seattle, window replacement jobs in these big commercial buildings. Nothing was really working for them, and they were the original ones that came up with us. So we're gonna meet a couple guys today. Oh, check this out. About to shoot a build show. Pretty sure that's an OSHA approved camera setup there, Joey, right? Don, you're doing a great job today, dude. You're an incredible production assistant, and you're handsome. Looking good. We're gonna be showing this test rig here and what they're doing with that. We're gonna be doing something cool with this cardboard box we'll tell you about in a little bit, but stay tuned for this. This build show will be out in a couple of weeks. Check this out, it looks like a little fish tank right here. This is all Prosoco products, all underwater for 3 years. Cardboard box coated with their product too. It's been holding water now for 3, 4, 5 years, something like that.
Hold the bus. Don is a really good backseat driver.
I am skilled. Wicked skills.
Can't see you back there.
I don't know if there's such thing as a good backseat driver, but he is a backseat driver.
He is.
Am I going straight still?
Backseat driver.
You're going left. Stay to the left. Don't go
26 West.
Word up.
I got exclusive access to this warehouse where Nathan Young, a builder friend of mine, Mark Liberté actually introduced us a couple years ago. Nathan, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you doing, man?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Nathan, show me what you got here. I know you do buildings out of all kinds of different products and materials, but you're a modular builder really as a living, right? But you do some testing as well?
Yeah, we do some product testing, and so one of our big concerns over the years has been product integration, or how like a WRB may integrate with some caulking, or a window integrates with the caulking and WRB in a flashing technique. And so we started to really look at kind of, we call it the thermodynamic relationship between the inside and outside of a structure. So we're always looking at pressure differentiations, moisture differentiations, and temperature differentiations.
And then tell me about your rough opening for this window you got going on here.
Well, so we're really concerned about when you set a window right on the exterior of a building, that thermodynamic relationship then is exacerbated to the highest levels. So what we were trying to do is say, okay, what's the best place to put a window? Is it all the way to the inside or all the way to the outside? And passive house individuals will tell you it's center line of insulated glass member to center line of wall mass tends to get you the best performance.
Is this where the magic happens right here?
This is pretty much it. So this is the build section where we do a lot of fabrication and production, whether it's framing or finish work. We've got the saws set up over there. We've got our own tile and granite fabrication over there in the
So you're actually building walls and houses inside this factory space, right?
Completely inside. We'll use these overhead cranes. These actually become wall framing sections. So each one of these 10 by 20 panels spread out. We have 2 overhead cranes in this section and 2 overhead cranes in that section that allow us to frame the walls and then move them into position to different build sections.
That's pretty cool. Nathan, you're the coolest guy I know, dude. No one else that I know has machinery like this just hanging out in their shop. But beyond that, this is a nerd's paradise right here. Look at this shelf, Nathan.
Every boy wants to keep their toys inside, right?
Nathan, you're awesome, dude. Thank you for the tour.
No problem.
Modsatx.com is your website.
Mods PDX.
Mods PDX. Sorry, ATX. That's Austin, Texas. I mess up my.
We'll start a division down there next year.
Please do. Very impressive work, dude. The shop is really cool. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you and the rest of the Portland builders tonight.
Good.
Where's the snot you were showing me earlier from Sega? This is builder talking, not marketing department talking. All right, so this is Sega Premier.
Premier, yep.
Check this out, guys. This is
So
really cool.
it's like a silly putty, but it never really bonds. It never really hardens. So it has elasticity to it, so it can move for a long period of time.
Probably $1 a foot or so.
Yeah, it's not the cheapest stuff, but it works really, really well.
Yeah, where are you using that? What places around the project, around the house?
Primarily, we'll use this from our WRB down to the foundation, so it'll cure to either concrete. If you're doing concrete, you typically want to use their dock skin, which is like a primer type roll.
Big, huge thank you to Nathan Young for giving up his space. Oh, Matt Reisinger, who's arguably the first residential construction YouTube star.
All right, y'all, have a good night. Thanks for coming. See you at 8 a.m.